I'm Maeve. Take your feet wide. You're going to drop down, draw up. If you're watching this back on demand, as I suggested to my group, put on your favorite playlist. I'm having technical difficulties. That doesn't have to steal your joy. Put on your favorite playlist. Let it be on beat, off beat, however you move. I'm going to be moving with no music, so I have no beat. And we're just going to find our own rhythm. Pulse it down. Drop your hips back. Good. I want you to actually do what I'm doing. Press your palms together. Activate your shoulder girdle. Push, push, push the hands together. Keep lifting in the heart. Feel your whole foot. So don't just get in your heels. Feel your whole foot pressing down. Woo. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle up and around. Around. Get our hips nice and warmed up. Again. Again, again for 4 and 3, 2. Take the feet wide, go side. We're going to take this, not yet, in a moment. We're going to go side, and then we're going to turn into a lunge, and then we'll come back. So it's going to look like this. Side, drop, side, lift. Side, drop, side, lift. This requires quite a bit of movement in your feet. One more each way. Last one. Bring it through center. Square off your feet. One hand down, other arm opens, and bring it down. Switch sides. Bring it down. Open. Last 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Walk your feet in toward each other. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs. Round your spine, extend your spine. Round, extend. Couple more. All the way up your heavy weights. Okay, let's get right into this. Deadlift row, super basic. You know, this is one of my favorites. Keep the weights close to your body, tip over, execute that beautiful row, stand back up. I want you to imagine there's like a drawer behind you, and you're trying to close it with your booty. And you don't want it to slam. And you don't have those lovely soft closing drawers. You have ones that are left over from like 30 years ago. That if you push it too hard, it's going to slam. It's going to wake up the whole neighborhood. So really with control, you're just pushing it closed. The problem when there's no music, hopefully you have your music on, is you can hear me panting. Yep. One more. And then bring it up. Step back, leg that goes back, that arm curls up. We alternate. When that back foot hits, you drop down. I'm reaching toward my front foot. I'm trying to talk and do it, and it doesn't usually work. I'm reaching toward my front foot, loading my front hip more. As opposed to, there's nothing wrong with this, staying upright. That's going to give you a little more quadricep. I'm good with both. Yeah? Two more each side. We got this. Last one. We keep one of these heavy weights. Arms can be in front. Arms can be all the way up. Push and lift. Foot down. So when I say push and lift, I mean push into the bottom foot, lift the knee up. Yes. Two more each side. One more each side. Beautiful. Stagger, reach down. Halo around, second side. Stagger. Stagger. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful. You got this. Yeah. Come on. Stay in it. Last two, come on. Last one. Really well done. Ah, your lighter weights. We're going to kneel down. If you need a little padding for your knees, make it happen. You know what? I always like a ball here. We're going to use the ball. A little awareness of squeezing and drawing up. If you don't like it, don't use it. Chest is open. Front ribs are contained. Lift tall through your spine. Breath in. Exhale. Take it out. Inhale. Exhale. Mm-hmm. Three more. Last one. So good. One of these weights, keep your ball. If the ball feels like it's just too sketchy, a yoga block would work, or some sort of a weight under your left hand for a little bit of elevation. You don't have to be elevated. You can have your hand right on the ground. I just like it to have a little bit more elevation. You're going to take this right elbow in at your side, hold your center strong, and then tricep. Let some weight come into this left hand. Three more. One more. Yes. Set it up, second side. I'm not going to switch directions. You know what I'm doing. This arm is important. This shoulder is important. Let that hand take some weight. Elbow in at your side. Let's go. Back. Five more. 5, 3, 2, last. So good. Keep the ball. Both of your lighter weights. And ball between your thighs again. Knees are going to come up, feet are up. You have a tricep extension. When you do this pullover that I'm about to do, you're taking the hands overhead, the feet come toward the floor, you come back to stable, and then re-extend. Little 1-2 punch on these triceps. Don't stop. Really clean, really neat. Keep squeezing that ball gently. Let's go 3 more. You've got this. 2 more. Last one. So good. Weights down for a moment. Take the ball, bridge your hips up, put it under your sacrum. So your sacrum is the top of your butt before you get to your low back, like below your waistline. Take your weights, bring them up, and then carefully, knees are going to come up. All right, at any point in time, you can put your feet back down. Inhale, exhale, elbows wide, one leg extends. Come back to your start. Open, the other leg extends out. Come back to your start. So you have a fly, single leg stretch. So you're fighting for your balance. You're also fighting to keep your spine relatively neutral. Don't let your spine move around just because these limbs are moving, specifically the legs. So when the leg moves away, the back is going to want to arch, and you're stronger than that. And there's nothing wrong with it arching as long as you're in control of that movement and you're not just letting it happen. With that said, I'm going to do my best to mitigate that, just keeping it long and in the same relative position the entire time. Last two, one on each leg. Beautiful. Feet come down, carefully weights down, bridge up, take that ball out. Excuse me. The ball is going to come behind our shoulder blades. I'm going to take really, really light weights, about 1 or 2 pounds. You know, I bought these and I have no idea if they're 1 or 2 because I bought them so long ago. But they're really, really light. You could do this with no weight as well. Okay, now we're looking for our spine to move. Specifically, well, no, the whole thing really, but I'm going to tell you when it's going to shift. So right now, we're going to take the arms overhead. You're going to wrap the ball, thoracic spine, upper back, expanding. Now exhale, draw up. Everything pulls back. Get light on the ball. Lift up. Your ball might shift like mine just did. Come back down. Reach it overhead. If your ball is a little stinker and wants to go all over the place, just come up to where you can kind of feel that you're getting light off the ball and then take it back down. So extension, upper back, flexion, your whole spine. Right here, nice big expansion, and draw it up. So I'm really getting a sense of lifting off the ball right there. Yeah. So the ball is no longer holding me up. Keeping like just the smallest contact so that it doesn't roll away on me. You have one more, and then you're going to hold it up right here. Now, as you hold it here, bring your feet a little closer toward each other. Ribs pull back. Belly button pulls back. Your shoulders are protracted. You're reaching forward, so it's like kind of like you're hollowing your heart back. Good. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Right foot's going to come up. Yes. Beautiful. Maybe right leg straightens. It doesn't have to. If it's not straight, keep the knees close to each other and try to get this front shin parallel to the floor. But if you're good here, that's wonderful. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Lift a little higher. Now just lower the leg and bring it here. Lower and here. So if your knee is bent, it looks the same with a bent knee, right? It's exactly the same. Here's what I'm looking for. This movement is coming from here. Yeah, the leg is doing some work, but it's really like the leg is strong and long, and then you're moving that leg from your center. Two more, please. Hold it up. Place the foot down. Roll back. We're going to renegotiate our foundation. Curl back up. Hold, hold, hold. You're pretty light on the ball. Yeah, yeah. And then pick up the left foot. And then maybe straighten the leg. We haven't moved yet. We're just here in a hold. Amazing. Keep reaching forward. Here we go. Drop the leg, lift it up. I don't care how you place the breath here. So you could inhale it down, exhale it up. You could exhale it down, inhale it up. But I do care that you breathe. One more. Whew. Place that foot down. I hope you weren't faking that. Take it back. Expand. And then all the way up. So nice. What's the point of faking the funk, right? You got to do the work. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. I don't want you to waste a second. My band is about to snap. There's the rip. I'm just going to check and see how. I think I can hold on for the day. We're going to put the band up above your knees. I highly recommend you check your bands for tears so that you don't get yourself at any point in time. You're going to come down. One, weight, heavy or light, it's your call. You're going to bridge your hips up. You're going to take the weight over to one side, over to the other side. So it's not very far. I'm actually going to go end to end so I can get a little bit more movement here. It's not that far. Both arms are going to stay straight. This isn't that hard. This is, we're just kind of waking up the hips to be stabilizers here. I'm going to turn this way actually so that I can make it a little bigger. The heavier the weight, the more you're going to have to stabilize. My lighter one was convenient, so I went with that one. With repetition, I hope you feel how your hips start to fatigue here. So what's happening is we're throwing our center off, and your glutes, your hips, have to hold you up, and we're trying not to move all over the place. So when that center shifts, plus you've got a band to combat against, then you have to do some work here. So really working stabilizers, nice deep stabilizers of the hips. Almost out. Last two each way. Yes, come back to center. Lower down. Weight is going to come down for now till you get set up. You're going to side lie. You can be all the way down. You can be part way up. I'm going to be elbow here. This is optional. This could be your lighter weight as well. It doesn't have to be this medium one. Could be heavy if you want. Bottom knee pushes down, top knee lifts up. Good. Now just push this bottom elbow, forearm down to stabilize this shoulder. And then we're going to lift the top leg. Pretty small. Good, now hold the knee up, extend the leg, bring the foot in, bring the knee down. Lift, extend, in and down. Lift, extend, in, down. Check in with your base. You have two more. One more. Whoo. So good. Second side. I didn't even use my towel on the first side. I don't know why I'm bothering to bring it over here, but there we go. Okay, set it up. Bottom knee pushes down, elbow, forearm press down, stabilize this shoulder. This is optional. And then we're going to go up and up. Yes and yes. Notice your mind. Have you wandered off? Come on, stay in it. Stay in it. Feel all the feels, the work. If it's a little uncomfortable, that's okay. As long as you're not hurting yourself, stay in it, embrace it. What if when things got uncomfortable, we didn't try to distract ourselves from it and we just stayed in it. Hold it up, hold it up. Extend. Oh my gosh, second side is a killer. What happens is then we realize we can get through it. You know, when you get through something tough, you're like, I don't know how I got through it. I have no idea. I found myself on the other side of it, right? Like, I'm talking like life's great tragedies. Yeah. Usually it's because we've distracted ourselves and we don't know how we got through it, right? Sometimes it's necessary, totally get it. This, we don't need to. This is doable. And then we teach our brain that we're stronger than we think we are. Holy smokes. Yes, feel it. Embrace it. 2 more. 1 more. Cha-cha-cha. Oh my God. Put the weight down. The weight was the least of my worries. Band comes off. We got a little stretch on that hip because, wow, that was a doozy. And then acknowledge when something's tough, right? I am very guilty of this. Like, I downplay everything. Or I'll be like, oh, I'm fine. Like the flu. All my friends are like, do you need anything? Which I didn't. I'm fine, I'm fine. I wasn't fine. I was like dying. Well, I mean, I wasn't dying. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. I was really sick. I felt like I was dying. Good. Switch sides. I may have told them I felt like I was dying. But when we acknowledge that something is tough and that we got through it, that is the good stuff. Like, we create these patterns in our brain to tell us, like, you're stronger than you thought. You did that. Yes, human. Yes, human, you did it. Come back to center. Cross and just reach forward, any amount. Rise up, switch the cross. Reach forward. Reach up, inhale. Yes, human, you did it. Bring your hands to your heart. I think you're amazing. Thank you for moving with me today. I'm so happy to be back. That's all.